Join my daughter and I as we explore the amazing north rim of the Grand Canyon as part of a 3-day trip to northern Arizona and southern Utah. After a grueling semester of school, my daughter was needing a break to clear her head, and I was looking to go exploring. I found us a great little off-grid cabin in northern Arizona, and we headed north with our Belgian Malinois, Loki. From the moment we left, we enjoyed every second. Even the drive up there was full of beauty, and for both of us, there is something about getting on the road and just traveling that is so freeing. We took this trip in late November, and it was very cold. We decided to skip camping and stay in something a bit nicer than a tent. I found us a great off-grid cabin just south of Fredonia. Just before we reached the cabin, we fueled up and got some supplies at a very cool gas station called Judd's. You'll know you're in the right place if you see the sign that says Lotto, guns, ammo, and beer. After stocking up, we got our bearings and we headed to the cabin. The cabin was down several miles of dirt roads. I'll include the link to it below. At the entrance of the cabin, there was a futon where I slept with Loki right next to me. My daughter slept in the loft at the top of the ladder. We kept warm with a wood-fed stove, and we got our water from a well with a pump in the back room. We love this place, and we hope to stay here again. The next day, we headed out for our trip to the north rim of the Grand Canyon. Before the trip, I did my research and decided on the Buffalo Ranch route of Highway 89A. I downloaded the map using the Onyx Off-Road app, which I loved and proved to be invaluable. As you'll see, the route is fairly easy with some slightly tougher areas as we got near the rim. Nothing a stock, high-clearance SUV couldn't handle. That's exactly what I was looking for as we were traveling alone and I had little or no cell reception. And like I mentioned before, it was very cold. As you probably noticed already, I took this trip when I had my Ram Rebel, and not the Tacoma that I currently have. After settling into the trail and seeing that it was fairly smooth with high visibility at the start, we let Loki out to stretch his legs. He seemed to really love being free, and I loved watching him run without limitations to his heart's content. Seemed to have enough. We scooped him back up and continued on our way.
Come on, Loki, go.
The ride was amazing. The contrast between the terrain and the sky was incredible. As you can see, we were headed directly towards the cliffs Eventually, we came to a ranch. We stopped and took in the scenery for a bit. At that ranch, we made a left onto BLM 237. It's very easy to miss if you're not paying attention. We missed it the first time as we were distracted by the ranch. We continued heading to the Grand Canyon, but we kept wondering why we couldn't see it. I mean, it's huge after all. Finally, and it seemed like all of a sudden, there it was. This massive, amazing canyon right in front of us. We stopped multiple times along the way to get as close to it as possible.
I just want to see where this road goes. Oh.
At one point, I jumped out to get some footage with the GoPro and asked my daughter to drive a few feet ahead for the shot. She was so taken by the side of the canyon, she forgot I wasn't in the truck, kept going for quite a bit before she realized I wasn't there. All I can say is, no picture or videos can do this place justice. The sheer scale and beauty of this place are amazing. It was literally breathtaking. And we had the amazing fortune to have had this place all to ourselves. Not another soul was in sight. After getting all the footage for this video, we turned off the cameras, and we just sat there quietly and soaked it all in for a while. After we left, my daughter told me how this little trip healed something inside her. You see, several years ago when she was younger, we had taken her to part of the Grand Canyon where most of the tourists go, and she felt like she didn't appreciate it the way she should have. Maybe it was her youth, or something trivial which seemed important then was on her mind and prevented her from being fully present. Whatever it was, it has bothered her ever since. And after this little adventure of ours, she said that feeling is now gone. If you are a father, you know a small moment like this is what it's all about. Thank you for letting me share this trip with you. Part 2 of our adventure will be coming soon. Get out there and explore, and if you can, take the kids. And of course, take the dog. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget, please hit like and subscribe. See you at the next adventure.